Hello everyone, and welcome to the channel Thrower Gaming. My name is John, and wow, quite the gaming bomb has dropped. Microsoft bought Bethesda Studios. That's huge. What Microsoft's $7.5 billion purchase of Bethesda parent ZeniMax means for Xbox Series X. The move marks a significant purchase in the gaming world and strengthens Microsoft's Xbox lineup ahead of a new launch in November. So $7.5 billion was spent on this deal. That is an insane amount of money. And for comparison, Disney bought Star Wars for $4 billion, $4.05 billion, so basically $4 billion. So almost half of what Microsoft has spent on Bethesda Studios, and what a massive property Star Wars is. Now, in fairness, and other YouTubers and commentators have been making that comparison, you know, comparing the massive amount of money that was spent on Bethesda versus the massive amount, but less so, on Star Wars. But you do have to keep in mind that $4 billion that Disney spent on Star Wars was just for the property of Star Wars. Just for the property alone. Whereas what Microsoft is getting with $7.5 billion buying Bethesda is not just all their properties, and it's multiple properties. Mind you, of course, none of them as big as Star Wars, but a huge number of properties there, and quite big in the gaming sphere. But also, they're getting the studios, the people who make those games. So you're getting a lot of manpower, a lot of ability to actually pump out games. Microsoft's Xbox team significantly expanded its list of game development studios on Monday, announcing the purchase of ZeniMax Media for $7.5 billion in cash. The entertainment company owns several industry-leading game developers, including Bethesda Softworks, the maker of the post-apocalyptic Fallout games, and the fantasy series The Elder Scrolls. It also owns... So hold on, let's just stop there. Fallout and Elder Scrolls could potentially be Xbox exclusives in the new generation. Xbox PC, of course, seems both PS5 and like Sony and Microsoft are both playing nice with PC to a large degree, with a number of games making their way to PC. More so Microsoft, with virtually, I think, all their first-party games going to PC as well. So you'll still be able to get it there. But Elder Scrolls, what are we up to, 6? Being an Xbox exclusive would be huge. Now, there's still the chance that Microsoft will want, more money and will put it on Sony consoles as well, on PlayStation. And so that might be the case, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go with a timed exclusive where, hey, for the first, year, maybe even just 6 months, that's still lots of time, it's going to be only available on Xbox, whether it be Fallout, whether it be Elder Scrolls, or their new property. What is this, Starfield? I forget. I'm too lazy to check it out, look it up at this moment. But then you also get into, it also owns id Software, known for its Doom, Rage, and Wolfenstein shooting game franchises. Those are each huge as well. They have a huge legacy, a long-lasting legacy. Also, now you can start playing with nostalgia. Nintendo has nostalgia on lock, but Sony has started to, now that they've built up that history, they've started to be able to look back at older franchises and bring them forward and remaster them, remake them. And it's like, hey, look, remember these? And yeah, nostalgia is making the play there. I feel like that's less so with Microsoft and Xbox. It could just be me. But largely the nostalgia doesn't seem to be there. But acquiring Bethesda and all these studios, all these properties, things like Doom, Wolfenstein, there's a lot of nostalgia there. And now Microsoft is in the game for nostalgia. They can maybe do some remakes and remasters and whatnot. And this paragraph here really speaks to the cost. They're getting a lot of studios. The move grows the number of in-house Xbox game development studios to 23, up from 15 earlier. So that's 8 studios, right? 15 plus 8, 23. 8 studios that Microsoft has acquired here. It says, giving it control of some of the game industry's most popular franchises, Microsoft also plans to run Bethesda as its own division with leadership and structure intact. So kind of like Microsoft's other acquisitions, it seems like they're going to remain largely hands-off. Like, hey, you still kind of manage your own teams. You get to do what you want to do. And that's honestly an awesome way to go about it. And we'll see how it plays out in these in the next generation. Microsoft's move comes weeks before the November launch of its next big video game console, the $500 Xbox Series X, $300 Series S, both promising sharper visuals, faster gameplay than their predecessors. And they'll be competing against Sony's $500 PlayStation 5 and $400 discless PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, also coming out in November. This announcement also has great timing for Microsoft. Sony just had their event. They revealed the release date, the time you can get them, the time you can pre-order them, although that was kind of botched. And the price points. And then days later, Microsoft's like, yeah, we're going to be opening up pre-orders at this date. And then, oh, by the way, we bought Bethesda. That's wow. And that is huge, monumental. It'll be interesting to see now again they're largely going to remain hands off, but this funny meme here. The Bethesda team, when Microsoft starts making them finish games before release without 1,000 bugs and glitches. Oh, the stress, the pain, the like, oh, I don't want to work this hard. I don't want to finish this. Oh boy, it'll be interesting to see. Again, Microsoft largely remaining hands off. We might not see a change in the workings of Bethesda, but it'll be interesting. Well, can they get out their games with less bugs? And more so that has to do with Elder Scrolls Fallout. Those games, as Wolfenstein seems to come out pretty slick. Doom. But yeah, can they come up with less bugs? Maybe some updated engines. It'll be interesting to find out how this turns out. I'm sure it'll work wonders for Microsoft. Disney has already made back their $4 billion on Star Wars. I wonder how long it will take for Microsoft to earn back their $7.5 billion on Bethesda, but I'm sure they will make it back. But what do you guys think? Are you shocked by this announcement? Are you maybe you're thinking of going PS5, you couldn't get one pre-ordered, and now it's like, well, maybe this acquisition, maybe I will go with Xbox. I was not able to get a pre-order. The thought did cross my mind. I'm still looking to get a PS5. I am, depending on how these games are, they going to be exclusive or not, I'm definitely considering maybe get the cheaper Xbox. But yeah, I'm curious what you have to say, what you have to think. Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Anyway, that is it. This has been Thrower Gaming. Have a wonderful day.